Christmas was approaching once again and the engines were preparing for the big Christmas party at Knapford. The engines were always excited for the party, but this year they were extra excited. So Topham had invited Stepney and the Flying Scotsman to come to Sodor for the party. So the engines were working extra hard to make everything perfect for the guests. One morning, a few days away from Christmas Eve, the engines woke up to find the rails covered in snow.
Hey Thomas, look how much snow there is. Looks like you're gonna need your snowplow again.
Ah, joy. Oh, my buffers are still aching from yesterday. Just then, the Fat Controller walked up.
Good morning, Gordon. Pip and Emma's engines are frozen up and they are unable to take their train to Barrow, so I need you to take it. An engine from the other railway will be there to take over. And Edward, the last train of decorations will be arriving soon for you at Brendam docks. As for the rest of you, normal jobs for today. Remember to take care and wear your snow plows.
And with that, he walked away and Gordon left to collect the express. When Gordon arrived at Knapford, Stanley was shunting his coaches to the platform.
Here you go, Gordon. Be careful out there today. The rails are certainly slippery.
Yes, thank you, Stanley. I know how to handle trains in the snow.
I mean it, Gordon. Driver says there's a large storm coming tonight.
Please, a little bit of snow won't stop a big engine like me. I can just push it aside.
Whatever you say.
Stanley puffed back to the yards as Gordon pulled out of the station. Gordon had an uneventful run and made it to Barrow right on time. But that was all about to change. As Gordon was about to depart, dark clouds loomed overhead. But then he remembered what Stanley had told him back at the yards. He was worried.
I really hope it won't snow too hard.
Meanwhile, back at Knapford, the engines were all talking at once.
I love the snow. It's so pretty.
Will I be able to pull the kipper tonight?
My fitter says never to go out in the snow.
Oh, this snowplow is so uncomfortable.
Where did all you other engines come from?
Excuse me, everyone.
Who wants to hear a Christmas joke?
Silence!
The engine stopped at once. The station yard was completely silent.
I have some bad news. Unfortunately, the gears on the Vicarstown Bridge are frozen up. Unless we can find a way to get those churning, it seems that Gordon will be stuck on to Mainland. And that also means that Stepney and the Flying Scotsman might not be able to make it in time for the holiday party.
The engines were very upset by this.
Christmas is ruined.
Don't worry, Philip. Gordon will be here soon enough.
All in good time, I hope.
Meanwhile, on the mainland, Gordon was worried.
There has to be another way back home. What to do?
Just then, two very shiny engines puffed up next to Gordon. Hello, Gordon. Nice to see you.
Oh, Stepney! Oh, it's nice to see you too. It certainly has been a while.
Hello, Gordon. Or should I say, Shooting Star?
Oh, not this again. Hello, Scotsman.
I'm only joking, little brother.
What a lovely little reunion. Are you lot on your way to Sodor for the party?
Why, yes we are.
Well, I would have been there by now, but this silly snowstorm has made the Vicarstown Bridge freeze.
Oh, I thought it would with the snow.
You should be wearing your snowplow in weather like this, Gordon.
I wouldn't dare to wear a snowplow while pulling the express. It's undignified.
Well, lucky for you, this was your last stop for the night then.
But if we can't get back over to Sodor, what can we do?
I guess we'll just have to stay here for the night.
Very well, then. Huh? Wait a minute. What is that over there?
The three engines glanced at an old track just past the station.
Would we be too heavy to fit on that old track?
I don't know. But if we can find an alternate way back to Sodor, we'd be able to get back in time for the party.
Well, I suppose it's worth a shot.
So the friends went down the old track. Later, to their surprise, they found an old harbour. Ginty the tank engine was working there.
Whoa, what you all doing here?
We're trying to get back to Sodor, but we haven't had the best of luck.
The Vicarstown Bridge is frozen. Do you know any other ways to get back to Sodor?
Lucky for you, I think I might know. Right here on this dock, a rail ferry comes and goes sometimes.
That wouldn't happen to be the same ferry that accidentally stopped in Brendam docks, would it?
Well, yes. But it turns out that Brendam docks is a stop, but those fancy engines weren't supposed to get off yet.
Well, let's get on it then.
It won't be here for another 5 minutes.
Oh, of course.
Meanwhile, at Brendam docks on Sodor, Edward was having trouble of his own. The ship with the decorations was delayed, and when it arrived, Cranky dropped some crates, and not many workmen were there due to the weather. He was running very late, and needed to get to the station quickly. Edward was very cross.
Ugh, this is taking forever.
Is something wrong?
Oh, hello, Rosie.
Hello, Edward. What seems to be the problem?
It's taking a long time for these crates to be loaded in these silly trucks.
Don't worry. You'll get the job done soon enough.
Thanks, Rosie.
Well, I must be going. I've got passengers to take to the party. Goodbye, Edward. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All over Sodor, the engines were having trouble. Percy was sent to Dryot to collect the gifts for the children, but Butch was blocking the track.
Sorry, Percy. I was crossing the line and my flatbed got stuck.
Oh no, I'm gonna be later than ever now.
And even Timothy was having trouble getting back to the clay pits.
Oh, bother, I knew I should have worn a snowplow.
Back on the mainland, Gordon, Stepney and Flying Scotsman were waiting for the boat. Then suddenly...
Hooray, it's here!
Oh, we might make it to the party after all.
Thank you very much, Ginty. You can come back with us if you'd like.
I do appreciate the offer, but I have too much work to do here. Most of the mainland diesels are hiding in their shed anyway. Scared of the cold weather.
Is it still snowing?
I think so.
Yes, well, the boat's here. Come on, everyone.
Bye, Ginty. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Now, where are those tar tankers?
Soon the arrangement had been made, and the 3 engines got on board and were ready to go. Back on Sodor, Edward was finally ready to leave.
Ugh, about time too. Let's get these decorations to the station.
As Edward tried to pull away, his wheels just spun helplessly. The rails had iced over. He tried and tried until a valve burst. Steam hissed everywhere. Edward wasn't going anywhere now.
Bother. Now we'll never get to the station now.
But just then, the sound of a loud ship horn cascaded the docks.
Huh? What's that?
Ah, home at last.
Gordon? What are you... How did you...
It's a long story.
What are you still doing here, Edward? Shouldn't you be at the station by now?
One of my valves burst. I can't pull the train.
Why don't we give you a push to the party?
But will we make it in time?
We can if we work together. 4 engines puffing are better than 1.
At Knapford, the Sudrian engines were waiting to start the party. Suddenly,
Hey everyone, look at that.
What could that be?
a few minutes later, Edward, Gordon, Stepney and the Flying Scotsman puffed into the station, followed by a chorus of whistles and cheers.
I never! You made it and brought Gordon back with you.
It's good to be home, sir.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's get this party started.
I couldn't agree more. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Hello? Hello? Well, looks like I'm going to be here for a while. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, hello, Edward. Nice singing. Merry Christmas.
Paxton! Wait! Come back! Paxton! Bother!